Hello, this is Mr. Ron, aka the Icon. Y'all invested in the stock market yet? I think it's time. I think it's about time because this April 30th, the ban finna be up and all this bullshit. And shit, it's not for no. Don't get me wrong. Now, don't think of the ban. Oh, the coronavirus is over. No, it's just for economic reasons. You know, because you got to think about it, man. The U.S. cannot be shut down until the epidemic gets over. Let's be honest. It's gonna be another wave. It's gonna be this wave gonna hit harder than what happened was when we shut down. You know what I'm saying? It died down. It don't get it twisted. It died down. That's the calm before the storm. But I just say, are you ready to you invest it? Because you know what I'm saying, invest. You know what I'm saying, invest and then put your money away, let it grow. You know what I'm saying, because you got now. It's just in case if you do die, like to die from that shit. You know, to save something for your write a will and say that's what I'm doing right now. I'm writing the will. To say just in case I die from this shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't say I got it, you know what I'm saying? Get to the point, man, with this coronavirus, if I cough or sneeze 3 times, I think I got the shit, man. My throat gets fuzzy, and I know it's nothing but fear because I don't go nowhere. I don't be around people. You know, I'll be doing this quarantine really serious, but on some real shit. Every time I cough or sneeze, and my motherfucking, it be allergies like a motherfucker, allergies like a motherfucker, because, you know, we in springtime, so the weather is like, you know, varies. Sometimes 40, sometimes 60 degrees, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's 30 degrees. It varies in springtime. Same thing with fall. So it's like, you know, every time I sneeze 3 times or something like that, I like, God damn, I got that bullshit, man. But I'll be like, I want a will for my son to get everything I got. Because you never know. But back to the stock market, you know, I really don't talk about stock market, but I'm really trying to get a hold of this shit. I just really understand. I'm gonna go to school for this bullshit here because I don't really understand what I'm doing. But I got some good stocks, but I just bad everything low because once that shit go up, I know that shit will go up. You know, Donald Trump a businessman. At the end of the day, you know, he's not no president. People get it twisted like he's a natural born leader because he's a businessman. No, he's a businessman. He's not no president. He's not no politician. He's a Ronald Reagan. You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. Ronald Reagan was an actor. That's all he was. He acted his way to the president. That's all he was. He's not no fucking businessman. He don't know he's not no. No, I'm sorry. He's not no politician. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. Exactly. He just listens to everybody else. If it's anything that sounds reasonable to him, he's doing it. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. So, people kill me with Donald Trump. But I like Donald Trump. I'm not saying like he's a great businessman, you know what I'm saying? He's a great businessman because there's no way in the world, you know, even though his parents, when his parents died, they left him a lump sum of rich, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to think, but I know it was a lot of money, so they left him a lump sum of rich. And, so he and you won't survive all this time being rich, you know what I'm saying? So he's a great businessman. He's stupid when it comes to this politician. He's just not a politician. He's a great businessman. So but like I said about I just defer from the subject. He need to we need to get in the stock market for real because I said once this ban lift up, the stock market gonna grow because everybody gonna need it. I mean everybody need jobs, and the jobs are gonna be the most hiring. I mean families gonna get hired. I mean everybody will get hired because they trying to make the economy grow again. You know what I'm saying? Despite of the coronavirus sitting out here, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't made the vaccine yet. You know what I'm saying? And then I have thoughts on Bill Gates. Bill Gates, you know, Bill Gates been talking about vaccines, so you know what I'm saying? Don't get off Bill Gates. Bill Gates been talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates been talking about that shit since '78. He been talking about vaccines for a long time. He's very passionate when it comes to that vaccine shit. He more passionate about that than computers. You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. He been donating vaccines to Africa. A lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I put it down the world like, just don't do that with Bill Gates. Bill Gates is like he really care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's his shit. Warren Buffett don't, because he don't know. Warren Buffett one of them type. He's just like a regular human being. Like if you don't know nothing about it, he ain't gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how he say with stocks. You don't know nothing about it, don't fuck with it, because you don't know what you're doing. So he leave that up to Bill Gates. Bill Gates is really passionate about that vaccine. So everybody get down on him. He just he really been saying that it's coming out because we in a pandemic. But like back to the stock market, keeps talking about other shit. He's talking about the stock market, but the stock market is low right now. It's still going down. but it's going down because it's the everybody on that ban bullshit. But it's April 30th. But watch, like I say about August, the shit gonna rise back up tremendously because everybody gonna start working and you'll see the income coming in. You know what I'm saying? People gonna start working and shit. So the U.S. cannot stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? This not the Great Depression. This is just a virus. You know what I'm saying? And I understand a virus can kill an economy, but still, like I said, Trump is a businessman. He ain't gonna let this world gonna fall. He said, "Look, man, we just gonna have to deal with the virus." You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and that's like, it's a hard decision. I mean, you just think about it, bro. Uh, there's no right decision in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. There's no right decision in this situation. You okay? He said we need to focus on more health supplies and all that shit. But while we focus on that, the economy gonna fall, and all of a sudden we're gonna be in the depression. We trying to beat right now. We trying to beat we in the recession, but we ain't in the recession like Harry was with Bush. But we in a recession, but we trying to beat that shit. So in order to beat that shit, people just have to. It's a tough decision because it's either we focus on healthcare, let the economy collapse, or or we just live the band, deal with this situation, and make sure that the economy grows. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's a tough decision. You know what I'm saying? So as a business model, he's just gonna have to deal with this. As a businessman, you're gonna have to like, okay, look, I'm just gonna lift this band and make sure this economy don't collapse. He said, hopefully it goes away. You know what I'm saying? Trump don't know what the fuck he talking about when it is, and I already told you about my theory about the coronavirus. If you don't know, just check that video. I'm gonna brief touch on it. I'm gonna briefly touch on it, but I'm gonna kind of details from the other video. Is that he's talking about the heat would kill it? Please, man. I mean, if that's the case, Africa won't get it, Mexico won't get it, Brazil won't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because they motherfucking heat is like Chicago, New York summers, you know what I'm saying? Because Chicago, New York, and places up north, we don't get that hot, you know what I'm saying? We don't get that hot. We get like 80, sometimes 90s tops, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and that's rare. So it's like, and they 80, 90 degrees all year round and shit. They don't never snow. So it's like, fuck what Trump's saying. We don't get that hot. So I don't know, man, but we just have to. The coronavirus, I think this is here to stay until they get a vaccine for it. But right now, it looks like it's here to stay, and it's sad because it's airborne, and then the motherfuckers want to blame it on bats, and right now I don't believe it's the bats no more because them Chinese motherfuckers have been eating bats for years. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, it came from bats. I don't think it came from bats. I think y'all trying to cover it up, shit, blame it on Chinese because it's a document I found. I wish I could do the computer shit. I was really computer savvy, but uh, it was in Afghanistan in 2012. It killed 30 people. Nobody bring the eye to it because it was in Afghanistan, and about that time we was going to war with Afghanistan or Iraq. I ran one of the Middle East motherfuckers, and we didn't pay no because we was in war with the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gave a fuck about that. So when they touched home and it touched the world, that shit spread it because it's airborne. Airborne won't spread. I mean, even when we get a vaccine, I mean, everybody, we should get a vaccine. Focus on the vaccine. You get a vaccine. The shit is airborne. Hey, come on, man. If you get the vaccine, you just by the time you get the shit again. I'm just gonna keep on 100. It'll be a matter of time you gonna get the motherfucking bullshit again. Alright, cause it's airborne. Alright, come on, man. Alright, the motherfucker stay in the air for 12 hours. It's like you can't avoid some shit. You just can't avoid. Like you see some shit that stay in the air for 12 hours, or you cough on a metal, it stays there for 12 hours. It's just germs so small it's microscopic. So you got to see it with an extra microscope. And come on now, it's 12 hours, so that means I can walk down the street and walk into it and I know it, breathing in and out, and the whole time it's in my lungs. It's like some shit it's some shit you just can't avoid, and this shit you just can't avoid. You can't shut down this shit forever. You know what I'm saying? You just try to do this social distance and make sure it's safe. I said I understand social distance, but y'all trying to prolong the process until y'all come up with a vaccine. Y'all ain't coming with a vaccine like up this fucking ban, because this shit right here is ridiculous. But y'all trying to. They don't have that much money for the death and all the death to toll rate and all this shit, but shit, white folks been making money off us for death for years, but that's another subject. But yeah, so Like, share, subscribe. But you know, this is like, I came off with the stock market. You know, so I just rinsed off this COVID bullshit, that COVID-19 bullshit. And I want to know what the fuck is COVID-19. What's COVID 18? What's COVID 17? What's COVID 16? I want to know what them. I gotta study that shit. What's the COVAX? Because this COVID 19, I said, okay, this shit. We on the 19th episode. So I dropped out of high school, so I might be saying shit wrong. So just leave me alone. So, COVID 19. We used to have had 18 episodes of this shit. Oh damn, it's 18 episodes. So you telling me like we in the 21st century? So I say about every century we have another epidemic. Oh, okay. I deal with the mods. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not a better man, but that right there, that kind of deal with the mods. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but the Kovac, you know what I'm saying? But get in your stock market because the bad shit is low because it's gonna rise. It's gonna rise to new record highs because they trying to get the economy together. So once they get the economy together, people are gonna just, you know, how to develop. People are creatures of habit. You know, so I'm just thinking as a business standpoint, people are creatures of habit. So once they get in there, everybody trying to work and move and trying to do all this shit, they trying to get the economy going once it's stable. Everybody gonna be so used to trying to work hard and shit when the company is stable. We are creatures of habit, and then that's why I say get in the stock market because I got a feeling this motherfucker gonna shoot the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And then, but I just, you know, it's gonna pop again. Once it shoot the fuck up and get to all record highs, you know, the company gonna play, gotta fall, to restart, you know what I'm saying? That's the stock market. The stock market always been like that. You know, like every 4 years it start over because it gets to record highs and got start all over again. And then they gonna build up again, it'll be new billionaires, new millionaires, billionaires and shit. And then it starts all over. Then it do that all the time. But, you know, I just say right now it's the best time to invest in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? I already got my dusting on. I got about 80 stocks. You know what I'm saying? Not that many shares difference, but I got about 80 stocks, bro. I mean, motherfuckers been dropping. I've been buying. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I just buy. And make sure you buy shit you know. You know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna use, or make sure you know you're gonna use it, or you know it's not going nowhere. I'm gonna keep it right there. Keep it firm like that. It's not going nowhere. Buy stocks is not going nowhere. Don't buy stocks for a trend, cause that shit. I mean, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you go ahead. That's your prerogative. But you gotta be on top of the trend. I just buy stocks that I know it's not going nowhere and they gonna need it for the near future. So I just I buy it and did not have to worry about the shit no more. That's what I do right now because I've been investing since right before I start this shit. I started this shit in February, so I started investing in January, and then I just right before the economy really collapsed, and then I just started buying stocks. When it started collapsing, I started really buying stocks and stuff I couldn't afford. I still can't afford Amazon. Amazon can kiss my motherfucking ass. That's way too fucking high. $2,000, and this dropped down to 1,000. Like, man, I'm not gonna be buying stocks from that. And then I personally only buy stocks with dividends because I like to reinvest. I buy stocks with dividends because I like to reinvest it. And therefore, it help. I feel like it helps me out for the near future because I try to plan for my son. I don't plan for my lifestyle. I try to try to be a billionaire for my son, and so he gonna have to be going through the same shit I'm going through. I just feel like I sacrifice my life as a parent, as we all do. We try to sacrifice our life for they to have a better life. You know what I'm saying? And then don't get me wrong. Not all parents is legit. All parents don't give a fuck about their kids. They seem like, oh man, I gotta live my life too. Man, fuck that. I had you, so I gotta sacrifice. I gotta do the best thing in my ass for you. So that I only got one child, so I try to sacrifice my shit for my son. And we make sure he be like, you know what I'm saying, be straight, you know what I'm saying. He gonna go through his steps and stones. That's fucking life, you know. I can't protect him from everything, but I will try to make it my best way when he get older, like around my age. Oh no, shit, that's too late. Well, like around 14, 15, he young right now, so he get about 14, 15. It's not that hard, you know what I'm saying. And besides, the burden's not on me. I'm trying to use the stock market, so I got 10 years in the stock market. I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. And then, you know, he gonna have to worry about I got it because the stock market gonna pay for it. Everybody need to get rich to be a millionaire. I'm trying to be a millionaire. Not gonna lie to you. And you know, you need 7 streams of income. So I said, okay, I want to do a stock market, I want to do this YouTube shit. Then I'm gonna try to, you know, I want to give me another job. That'll be 3 incomes. Then I'm gonna try to get, try to own some real estate. Then I'm gonna try to own this, that, and another. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, my son could do that, and also not just my son. When it comes to real estate, I try to help out homeless people because you know when you're a truck driver, you see a lot of homeless people, and believe it or not, that's just sad. Definitely. Sorry about that. There's that with the real estate, definitely. The real estate, you know, you see a lot of homeless people. You know what I'm saying, and that's just shit sad. I know that's sad, but on some real shit, uh, shit definitely in California. I gotta say that California is bad with the homeless people. Like, oh my god, like half of California is homeless. Like California is the most homeless people. Like they combine New York. I think because I've been to New York a couple times and truck driving, New York and Chicago. I lived in Chicago, so I know there's homeless people there. I lived there. I mean, I grew up here. So, but they combine these 2 major cities, you know, and they got it with the homeless. But that's why I say I want to get a real estate to help out the homeless people. But I got a prayer for their ass, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I've been homeless. I told you with my old videos, I've been homeless 7 times. And I've been in jail 7 times. I just want to help out people because I don't want them to go through what I went through, you know what I'm saying? So I just the type of plan. So, like, share, subscribe.